You're right on time for Hope TV Newswatch on this 15th day of September 2025. A very good evening to you, wherever you're watching us from, and welcome to the broadcast. My name is Ken Kimani, and assisting the sign language interpretation tonight is Boniface Murithi. Now, a coalition of over 50 political parties is accusing the newly reconstituted IEBC of sidelining key stakeholders in its early engagements. Led by Dr. Augustus Chalo Muli, the political party's caucus warns that they will not allow any attempts to undermine multipartyism.
It was paid for in full by Kenyan blood, and that's why you have all these political parties in existence. Democracy must be defended by all means, and we as political parties shall defend it to the very end. It is so unfortunate that the ORPP can deny political parties and Kenyans at large their right to belong to political parties. As things stand now, one cannot be recognized as a member of a political party, even if he or she has an identity card. One must be registered as a voter. This is a matter that is currently in courts, and we are hoping for a favorable verdict so as to correct this anomaly, so that Kenyans can belong to a political party, whether you are a voter or not.
Kiharu, Member of Parliament and former Budget Committee Chair Ndindi Nyoro has defended his recent outspokenness on corruption and misappropriation in government. Once a close ally of President William Ruto, Nyoro says collective responsibility previously limited his public criticism. Nyoro, however, vows to keep shining a spotlight on national issues and holding the government accountable.
I would request that we all check the reports that came out of the Parliamentary Budget Office in the last 3 years. And you check our stand on debt, and you check our stand on the things I'm talking about, and you'll see consistency in what we stand for. When you are serving in a capacity that I was serving before, just as you serve in any other capacity around government, because as you understand, when in the positions of departmental committees and other committees like the one I was, you work very closely with the National Treasury and the government of that time. There is something called, I would call it collective responsibility. And this is what works politically. And I'm glad, and I'm sure, Bogo, you are glad, that I've been there and I'm now here. Because at least now I can talk to you freely without having any issue of collective responsibility. And I am glad for this opportunity also.
Is at the heart of a growing global peace movement following a landmark summit in Nairobi that brought together faith leaders, diplomats, and peace advocates from across the world. The high-level gathering, led by renowned global peace builder Professor Dr. Madhu Krishan and hosted by Lead Impact University, unveiled a transformative vision for Africa as a catalyst for global harmony.
We are seeing a shift, not political, not military, but from a very standpoint of the church, and giving an unveiling event that is telling us about a movement that is catching up from Kenya throughout Africa to the nations of the world.
Our main goal and main focus from last 40 years, we are producing peace builders and ultimately a transformed community of peace loving, peace living, and peace practicing community, so that our transformed people, those who are transformed through our peace ambassadors, they become nation builders, and they should make the nation, whichever country they are in, to make their respective country and nation sustainable develop and strong nation. That is our goal from last 40 years. We have been doing that.
Chief Justice Martha Koome has emphasized the urgent need for united efforts to eliminate child labor, labeling it a grave injustice that robs children of their dignity and jeopardizes their future. She stresses that child labor not only denies young people their right to a proper childhood, but also hampers their chances of education and personal development, ultimately impacting society as a whole.
A child engaged in labor is a child robbed of their childhood. They are exposed to physical injuries, psychological trauma, and a lifelong cycle of poverty. The continuation of child labor represents a significant break on our human capital development and our long-term economic prosperity. It is a national crisis that demands a national conscious and a unified response.
What systemic failure is this that we have that is causing our children not to be in school, but to be in the worst form of workplaces? Is it our failure in our governance? Is it our failure in our education? We all leave this place as champions of justice for our children against work.
A 24-year-old woman has been arrested in connection with the fatal stabbing of her 38-year-old husband in the Orata area of Kitengela town, located in Kajiado County. The 38-year-old man reportedly succumbed to a stab wound on his thigh while receiving treatment at a local hospital. The couple, who had been married for 2 years, are said to have had a troubled relationship marked by frequent incidents of domestic violence.
Kwa sababu mwanaume alipika nduru mara moja. Kisema huyu aniua na akanyamaza. Sasa majirani tukawa tunajaribu, amekuwa mkali, akapigia maamko, si maamko naye sio anakaa tu karibu. Akafika. Kufika ndio wakakuja, tukajaribu kuinua yule jamaa, lakini akawa amebleed sana. Pikipiki hakuna yenye inakubali kumbeba kwa sababu longi yote ni damu. Akabeba tu hivyo akihanga hiyo mpaka Saitoti.
Fujo na fracts hizo hazina faida ya aina yoyote ambayo inaweza kukupea. Hakuna kitu unaweza kusolve na kifua. Nchi ina sheria na mwanadamu amepewa sheria na Mwenyezi Mungu.
Hope Media Kenya reached out to over 2,000 children in Nairobi's Korogosho slum over the weekend with a special distribution of sanitary towels for girls and undergarments for boys. The initiative, dubbed Groomer Boy, Pad a Girl, also included training on adolescents' health, menstrual hygiene, and the dangers of crime and drugs, all tied to lessons on faith and spreading the gospel. The effort was supported by partners including World Serve International and CITAM Church. Dickens Luvanda with more on this. We'll be back with that story and much more.
Rafiki soul is the promise of a hand that reaches and goes beyond watangaza tumaini kote. I'm forever grateful, ninashukuru ukarimu, ukarimu. I'm forever grateful, ninashukuru ukarimu, ukarimu.
Friends of Hope, keeping hope alive.
Hello there, my name is Beatrice Nudi, a host on Hope at Dawn with George Gishuru. Thank you so very much for your support and your loyal viewership. How is the signal in your area? We would love to know. Please do scan the QR code that you see on your screen so that we can know how to serve you better.
Hope TV is where you look and live, with an excellent selection of the best Christian programming consisting of local and international content of inspirational stories, talk shows, Bible commentary, youth, health shows, children entertainment, contemporary gospel music, extended times of worship, live broadcast, news, movies, drama, Christian ministry programs, and so much more. Hope TV is another quality service from Christ is the Answer Ministries, with over 45% of authentic and credible local content every week. Hope TV is a sister station to Hope FM, Kenya's leading Christian radio station, with footprints across the country. Tune in to Hope TV, where you look and live.
So we've discovered more than 150 subatomic particles. You can fit more atoms into a glass of water than you can fit glasses of water in all the oceans combined. So there's a lot of atoms. An atom is in size to a golf ball, as a golf ball is in size to planet Earth. That's how small it is. An atom is 99.9% empty space. In fact, if you were to take out all the empty space of all the atoms in the universe would fit inside a sugar cube, and that's why you go back to the initial singularity. So what is this illusion of rapidly rotating particles that we're living in? What is reality? Are we just part of a simulation controlled by extraterrestrial life, where the reason the universe is still expanding because of redshift, infrared light showing galaxies are moving away from us, in ultraviolet light, blue shift shows galaxies are coming toward us, but Hubble, famous for his telescope, the telescope named after him, discovered that the universe is actually expanding like waistbands or little stuffed animals that come out of tubes. Like the universe is actually expanding. And we're seeing that just as you can hear how far away a siren of an ambulance is, whether it's coming toward you or away from you by its sound waves, so too we can tell how galaxies are moving away from us or toward us based on their light waves. And if they're coming toward us, they're blue. If they're moving away from us, they're red. We live in a universe that is expanding. It's an incredible universe. But here's where it gets wild. When you get to subatomic, so maybe there's a suggestion that the reason the universe is expanding is because we're in a simulation and it's still loading, and that's why it's expanding, because the universe is still loading, and if an alien trips over the video game cable, we all die. Like, I don't know if you actually believe that kind of determinism. I don't personally believe we're living in a simulation.
Welcome to the world of Hope Media, a media unit of Christ is the Answer Ministries that is committed to spreading the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ through the transformative power of media. Hope Media is dedicated to utilizing various forms of media to spread the message of hope, love, and redemption to all people around the world. Hope Media consists of various units that work together to achieve this goal. These units include Hope FM. Hope FM is your #1 Christian radio station, offering you discussions on current day-to-day issues, inspiring music, life-changing sermons, and news updates, broadcasting 80% in English and 20% in Swahili, with listenership of over 12 million every month. Hope TV. Hope TV programming is designed to inspire, educate, and challenge the viewer with wholesome content to reach various demographic groups: children, youth, and adults, both male and female. with viewership of over 24 million every month. Hope Recording Studios. Hope Recording Studios is a state-of-the-art recording facility that offers high-quality recording, mixing, and mastering services. It is designed to meet the needs of musicians, artists, and other creative professionals who require top-notch recording facilities. Hope Creative. At Hope Creatives, we believe that inspiring graphic design work doesn't just happen. It takes the right people with wild out-of-the-box ideas committed to the same ideals, working together to make it happen. We listen, we learn, we brand. Hope Digital. Hope Digital is a creative digital unit within Hope Media. We are driven by a passion to creatively express ourselves while influencing you with the same creative energy in online spaces and beyond. At Hope Media, we believe that media can be a powerful tool for spreading the message of hope as well as grow your business through advertisements, and we do this with excellence. For more information regarding our services, please visit www.hopemediakenya.org or call us on 0709 861 180. Hope Media. We keep hope alive.
Now let's get down to business, and Absa Bank Kenya has appointed seasoned legal expert Mohamed Nyaoga as the new chairman of its board, effective the 1st of October. He takes over from Charles Moshene, whose 9-year tenure ends this month. Nyaoga, former central bank chair and senior counsel, brings over 40 years of experience in corporate law and governance. His appointment marks a new chapter for the lender as it looks to deepen its growth and resilience in a shifting financial landscape. And Githaiga, Rose Wamoyo, Patrick Mwaniki, and Patrick Maderi carried a combined 151 points to win the 19th leg of the KCB East Africa Golf Tour at Nyeri Club. They edged out the team led by Lady Captain Perista Gaido by a single point in a field of 148 golfers. The tour now heads to Kitale Golf Club on September 20th. Still matters golf, and a 15-year-old Cherono Kipkorir shocked everyone by winning the overall gross lady title at the Royal Nairobi leg of the 2025 NCBA Golf Series. Kevin Juma took the men's top spot. Junior Cherise Washira also impressed, winning her category and the longest drive for ladies. The series now moves to Nanyuki next weekend. KCB RFC have been crowned the 2025 National Sevens Circuit champions after a thrilling season finale at the Dallas Sevens in Kisumu. The Bankers edged Strathmore Leos 15-14 in a crucial quarter-final to seal the overall title, then beat Cabras 12-5 in the final to lift the trophy. This marks KCB's 5th overall circuit win and 4th cup victory this season. Vincent Onyala earned MVP honors for his standout performances throughout the series. On news tonight, many thanks to you for making time to watch Hope TV Newswatch. We really do appreciate the value of your time. On behalf of the amazing team that made this bulletin a success, have yourselves a blessed night. My name is Ken Kimani, and Boniface Moredi has been our sign language interpreter.